Queen Elizabeth II, born Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor on April 21, 1926, is the longest-reigning monarch in British history. She became queen on February 6, 1952, following the death of her father, King George VI. Queen Elizabeth II is the head of state of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth realms. Here is a brief overview of Queen Elizabeth II's life history. Early life. Elizabeth was born in London as the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, who later became King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. She was privately educated at home and also received lessons in constitutional history and law. In 1947, she married Philip Mountbatten, Duke of Edinburgh, and they had 4 children: Prince Charles, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward. Reign. Queen Elizabeth II descended to the throne at the age of 25 after the death of her father. Her coronation took place on June 2, 1953, at Westminster Abbey in London. Throughout her reign, she has witnessed significant changes in the world and played a role in shaping modern Britain. Queen Elizabeth II is a constitutional monarch, meaning her powers are largely ceremonial and symbolic. She is the head of state but does not govern the country. Her reign has seen numerous prime ministers and significant events such as the end of the British Empire, the Troubles in Northern Ireland, and the process of decolonization. Milestones and achievements. Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Silver Jubilee in 1977, marking 25 years on the throne. Her Golden Jubilee was celebrated in 2002, commemorating 50 years of her reign. In 2012, she became the first British monarch to celebrate a Diamond Jubilee, marking 60 years on the throne. During her reign, Queen Elizabeth II has met numerous world leaders and has represented the United Kingdom on state visits and official tours abroad. She has also been involved in charitable work and is patron of hundreds of organizations and institutions. Legacy. Queen Elizabeth II's reign has spanned more than 6 decades, making her one of the most recognizable figures in the world. Her dedication to public service, sense of duty, and stability have contributed to the popularity and continuity of the British monarchy. Queen Elizabeth II has seen the monarchy evolve and adapt to changing times, maintaining its relevance in the 21st century. As the monarch of the United Kingdom, Queen Elizabeth II holds a constitutional role and serves as the head of state. Her position as queen is primarily ceremonial and symbolic, rather than a governing one. The day-to-day governance of the country is carried out by the elected government, headed by the Prime Minister. While the Queen does not have direct political power, she does have certain constitutional duties and responsibilities. These include: 1. Granting royal assent. The Queen grants royal assent to legislation, which is the final step required for a bill to become law. 2. Representing the nation. Queen Elizabeth II represents the United Kingdom both at home and abroad. She receives foreign ambassadors, makes state visits to other countries, and welcomes visiting heads of state to the UK. 3. Opening and closing Parliament. The Queen formally opens each new session of Parliament with the speech from the throne, outlining the government's legislative agenda. She also grants permission for Parliament to be prorogued, temporarily suspended, and dissolved before a general election. 4. Appointing the Prime Minister. After a general election, the Queen appoints the leader of the political party that has the majority in the House of Commons as the Prime Minister. The monarch also accepts the resignation of a Prime Minister and appoints a new one in the event of a change in leadership. 5. Meeting with the Prime Minister. The Queen meets regularly with the Prime Minister to discuss government matters and to be informed of key decisions. 6. Giving honors and awards. Queen Elizabeth II bestows honors and awards, such as knighthoods, damehoods, and other titles, to recognize exceptional achievements and service to the nation. It is important to note that the Queen's role is strictly non-partisan, and she is expected to remain neutral on political matters. The governance of the country is carried out by elected officials and institutions, with the monarch's involvement limited to constitutional and ceremonial duties. Queen Elizabeth II has been involved in various charitable and humanitarian efforts throughout her reign. Here are some examples of her work for humanity. 1. Patron of charitable organizations. Queen Elizabeth II is the patron of numerous charitable organizations, supporting causes such as health, education, the environment, the arts, and the welfare of children and vulnerable individuals. Her patronages include organizations like the British Red Cross, Save the Children UK, Cancer Research UK, and many more. 2. The Queen's Commonwealth Canopy. In 2015, Queen Elizabeth II launched the Queen's Commonwealth Canopy, QCC, a conservation initiative aimed at preserving forests and promoting biodiversity across the Commonwealth countries. It seeks to raise awareness about the value of forests and their role in mitigating climate change. 3. Commonwealth Youth Programme. The Queen has long supported youth empowerment and development. She has championed the Commonwealth Youth Programme, which promotes youth participation in decision-making processes, leadership development, and the advancement of young people's rights and well-being. 4. Duke of Edinburgh's Award Scheme. The Duke of Edinburgh's Award Scheme, founded by Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, provides young people with opportunities for personal development and community service. Queen Elizabeth II has been a strong advocate of this program, which encourages youth to engage in activities related to volunteering, skills development, physical fitness, and adventurous journeys. 5. State visits and diplomacy. As head of state, Queen Elizabeth II has played a vital role in diplomatic relations. Through state visits and meetings with foreign leaders, she has fostered goodwill and cooperation between nations, contributing to international relations and understanding. 6. Honoring and recognizing humanitarian efforts. The Queen has honored individuals and organizations that have made significant contributions to humanitarian causes. She has awarded honors such as knighthoods, damehoods, and other distinctions to recognize outstanding humanitarian work and service to society. 7. Christmas broadcasts. Every year, Queen Elizabeth II delivers a televised Christmas message to the nation and the Commonwealth. These messages often reflect on the importance of unity, compassion, and the welfare of others, providing a message of hope and inspiration. While the Queen's primary role is that of a constitutional monarch, her involvement in charitable endeavors and her commitment to promoting humanitarian causes have made a positive impact on society and helped raise awareness of various issues affecting humanity. Queen Elizabeth II has been engaged in social work and community service throughout her reign. Here are some examples of her involvement in social work. 1. The Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. Established in 2002, this award recognizes and honors exceptional volunteer contributions made by groups within the community. It celebrates the work of local charities, organizations, and community groups across the United Kingdom. 2. Visiting charitable organizations. The Queen frequently visits charitable organizations to meet with staff, volunteers, and beneficiaries, showing her support and raising awareness for various causes. These visits often highlight issues such as healthcare, education, social services, and the welfare of vulnerable individuals. 3. Support for the armed forces. Queen Elizabeth II has shown unwavering support for the armed forces throughout her reign. She regularly visits military personnel, presents medals and awards, and attends events that honor and recognize the service and sacrifice of servicemen and women. 4. Crisis relief efforts. The Queen has shown empathy and support for those affected by natural disasters and crises. For instance, she visited areas affected by flooding in the United Kingdom and expressed sympathy and support for those affected by tragedies such as the Grenfell Tower fire and terrorist attacks. 5. Jubilee Trusts and Foundations. The Queen has established and supported various charitable trusts and foundations during her reign. These organizations focus on areas such as education, healthcare, conservation, and promoting the welfare of individuals and communities both within the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. 6. Encouraging volunteerism. Queen Elizabeth II has often spoken about the importance of volunteering and community service. Her encouragement and recognition of volunteers have helped inspire many individuals to engage in social work and make a positive impact in their communities. 7. Commonwealth service. As the head of the Commonwealth, The Queen has actively promoted social development and cooperation among member countries. The Commonwealth Heads of Government meetings, CHOM, provide opportunities for leaders to discuss and address social issues such as poverty, education, healthcare, and gender equality. These examples highlight Queen Elizabeth II's commitment to social work and her efforts to support and promote various charitable causes. Her involvement has helped raise awareness, provide recognition, and inspire others to contribute to the well-being of society.